Happy Tuesday. So we have moved into a beautiful new week. We have moved into that phase post that really beautiful aurora borealis. If you saw it at the weekend, if you didn't see it, don't worry. I really had the message through that if we were meant to see it, we saw it. And if we didn't, we weren't meant to see it. It was carrying so many light codes, so many gifts from the universe. And for some of us, particularly if, like me, you were exhausted by all the light coming in and you ended up at bed at 9 o'clock in the evening, we weren't meant to see it. We were meant to be just holding the energy and integrating the energy. So really taking the time this week to be kind with yourself if you're really still feeling all that energy going on. So here in the UK, we had a beautiful weekend of weather. It's now absolutely peeing it down, which is one of the reasons why I'm not outside this morning. So be kind to yourself. Let those light codes come into your light body, let your energy absorb it, let it come through into your physical body. So staying hydrated, keeping grounded, being outside as much as you can. And for me, it was really important to be by water and in water. So I hereby declare my river swimming season is open. I just wanted to be in the river and just feeling that really cool, it was quite cold water, just kind of moving everything through my body. So water is really key at the moment, whether we're swimming in it, whether we're washing in it, whether we are drinking it. Good morning, George. So astrologically, we've got quite a beautiful week actually. We've got the Sun conjunct Urania and moving towards a conjunction with Jupiteria. So that for me is all about creativity. It's about self-expression. It's about remembering that we're in this for the long haul. So this week, what seeds are you going to create? What plans do you need to put into place? Can you really slow down? Can you move with the energy? And when it's always a long haul, there's a point we get to in the journey where we feel like we want to let go, where we feel like it's not worth it anymore. And this is the week where I'm going to say to you, really dig deep. Remember, Taurus is a beautiful earth sign and she provides us with grounding, she provides us with nourishment, and she provides us with the stability of earth, the stability of mud. It can at times feel quite sticky, especially when it's raining, but the energy really holds us, it really grounds us, it really, excuse me, provides fertile soil for the rest of the year. So this Taurus season has been very beautiful. It's been a lot easier, I've found, than the Aries season. But it's about just putting one foot in front of the other, keeping that goal ahead, keeping your eyes on where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and then just breaking it down one step, next step, then the other step. Keep going this week. That's what I want to say to you. And tomorrow we're going to have a real shift and change in energy as well, because Mercury, the planet of communication, she of the quicksilver, fiery tongue who could often cause havoc in our life, is moving from Aries, moving into Taurus. And for me, that is all about seeing through some of the illusions. So Mercury in Aries, really fiery, really whipping everything up. I know we've all found this Mercury in Aries season with that retrograde pretty sticky. And for me, it's the first retrograde where I've really felt the shadow, the pre-shadow, the retrograde itself, and then the post-shadow as well. So Mercury is direct. She's moving forward and she goes into Taurus. And for me, when she's in Taurus, it really is about taking no bull. And it's really speaking your truth. And it is about standing up for what you believe in and calling out the bull in other people as well. But remembering to do that from your heart, doing it in a loving, caring way, but taking almost no prisoners now. It's about really standing in your truth. So really see if you notice that shift of Mercuria coming into Taurus. It should really change the way that we communicate and gives us a really earthy, grounding sense. So if you're working on your communication when Mercury comes into Taurus, you're really laying those foundations for the long haul. You're really laying down everything that you want to say in a very solid way. So it could be a really beautiful time, particularly if you're thinking about changing your messaging as well. So this week is very much about slowing, it's about planning, it's about being in it for the long haul, it's about enjoying a slightly slower pace of life, letting those light codes from the weekend integrate, because next week we move into Gemini season, which you either love or you find super tricky. And then we also have a beautiful full moon on the 23rd in the sign of Sagittarius, the archer. So we are moving and shifting into what is going to be quite a fast-paced, quite a powerful week next week. You know, full moons are always deeply powerful, so enjoy this build up to the full moon and do what you need to do to create long-term foundations. You may even find that you are now, as you're creating this long haul plan, you are actually finding the things you need to release at the full moon as well. And I'll feel a little bit more into that full moon in Sagittarius, but it is my natal moon is in Sagittarius, so I'm looking forward to it being quite a forward-looking, fast-paced, freedom-loving moon. So let's talk about that a little bit more as we get closer to it. So really enjoy this week. Really enjoy that Sun-Urania conjunction for creativity, for self-expression. Sun meeting Jupiteria, which is always about luck and expansion. So a really beautiful week. Enjoy Mercury moving into Taurus, thinking about your communication, how that's going to change. Do you notice the shift and change in energy? So you're in it for the long haul, slow down, enjoy this week, because next week is going to get super powerful. So I'm sending you so much love. If you're feeling that you want to dive deeper into your birth chart, then I would be delighted to read it for you. So there are some spaces left in May going into June, before my holiday at the start of July. So time to maybe action if you're thinking about it. It'll be a really good time as Mercury moves sign, as we come into Gemini season, the sign of communication, to really understand who you are. So I'll pop a link underneath or in the comments, depending whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. It'd be a real pleasure to read for you, and I have some big news coming. I'm hoping it is going to be at the full moon in Sagittarius, but I have a lot of work to do to action and get all that coming. So it is coming, and it is very much also to do with my book, which is out on the 21st of June. We're going to have a launch party in Glastonbury, so if you're interested in joining us at the God Has a House in Glastonbury for a beautiful full moon summer solstice ceremony, please drop me a comment below and I will send you all the details. So have a beautiful time. If you're not on my email list, I'd really strongly recommend you also go over to my www.lexiwrightson.com, sign up for my emailing list, because things are changing on social media, and do we all want to still be on social media flogging our guts out when actually we want to be communicating with you differently? So I am definitely making that transition more into Substack as well. So if you're on my emailing list or find me on Substack, you will start to get more content from me. I'm not going to be doing so much on Instagram, I don't think, going forward. So sending you all so much love. Have a really beautiful week, and I'm going to catch up with you on Thursday with whatever message is really coming through from my galactic guides, because they've really started kicking in. They've really started to say, come on, this is time to really get our voice out there. So let's see what happens on Thursday. So much love, and I look forward to connecting with you either through my DMs or through comments. Huge love.